evening, good night. Welcome to the show, what a wonderful delight. Yeah, Potsy and T-Ross, better chop up on the mic. Just sit back, have a laugh, catch a vibe, and enjoy the ride. Yeah.
All right, today's episode is brought to you by your new favorite vodka, GameDay Vodka, a smoother, better vodka that embodies the spirit of the game. Check out GameDay Vodka on all social media to see if they rep your team's colors. Shout out to GameDay Vodka. And don't forget to use promo code TROSS to get 15% off your order.
Shout out GameDay.
Shout out GameDay. You see it. Even the listeners, I know you guys don't see it. I always say that, and I always forget that we have people that listen to it on iTunes and Spotify. So yeah,
so
fuck myself.
Yeah, it's okay.
What's up, bro? What's up, bro? There's been a lot of crazy shit going on, man. What's up,
man? Like 2021 was gonna start off any other way.
Oh, it's been wild.
It's been a lot going on, bro. It's been a lot happening. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's so much happening. I can't even. I'm trying to jog through it in my mind, and I can't really get there.
Obviously, like the whole Capitol thing, and then...
yeah. I thought it was like the behind the scenes to like the Batman versus Bane when they had all that fucking hand fight in the middle of the street with 110 cops, and they're like, no, that's literally at the Capitol building. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's what.
And then but like it probably, I don't know, two different Americas.
Did you see so I was reading last night, did you see that whole power outage thing that happened in Pakistan?
Yeah, bro. I thought that was like the jump starter of, oh fuck, we're next. Like not next after them, but
that's wild. Their whole grid went down. So that's what I wanted to talk to you. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that because it's like I can't remember how many people it was. It's millions of people without power. Like the whole country, their whole grid went down, and like
I can't imagine, bro.
I've talked to this like with some of my buddies, like what would happen if like our power grid went down, and like what would you do? Like,
well, right now over here it's 8:00. So if everything was just to go dark, it would literally be everything be dark. There would be no lights anywhere. It would be like extreme darkness. Like there would be no lights on the street, stores here. Your phone's not working. I don't know, bro. I would fucking. See, and that's kind of what they're telling us to prepare. I've heard that we have to prepare for something like that.
Well, the thing is like you go, okay, if the power goes out for like one day, okay, everything will be like fine, whatever. Like, but if you say like the power's out for like a week, what if our grid went off for like a week? People would start,
food would go bad. Like it would get
no, it would turn into Mad Max where people are gonna
sure
breaking into shit. People are gonna break into stores, get all the food, water, guns are gonna be huge. Like people are just it's gonna be all eat like dog eat dog world.
Oh, fuck.
But like think about that. Like what we were talking about is like, oh, I'd go out to a cabin or something and go hide at my friend's house, like in the middle of nowhere to like, because what would you do? Because like
that's not how these things work. Like we have no idea how it would go, how it would play out. We would have a theory in our mind and we probably kind of act accordingly, but for the most part, bro, that shit is way above our pay grade.
People would go wild though, bro. I'm talking about like the normal civilians. Like it would just start turning into like attacking each other.
Yeah, it's survival. It's survival,
yeah.
And that just shows you how thin we are from being savages. Like we are so close. The line between civilization and being just fucking wild and uncivil is very thin. Because right now, bro, if that was to happen, it'd be really, really bad.
Bad.
I don't know, but I mean,
it would be bad.
I don't know,
because like we've never even thought about that. And like they say it was like a fault in something. There's like a fault that went into and it tripped the whole thing and it put out all the power. It's like, dude,
that's not a fault, bro.
But then this leads me to my next thing is that did you see the whole Vatican thing?
No.
Okay,
Vatican
so
always up to no good, bro.
No, so
always something going on.
Pakistan. This is what I read online. Supposedly the Pakistan power went out, and then Vatican News, a YouTube channel, put out that there was no power in the Vatican, and that the Vatican was completely out of power, and then someone posted a screenshot of like they lived in Italy that had like their Google Maps up, and there was like all the main roads to downtown, like in Rome, were all like blocked off. So like the power went out in the Vatican, and they blocked off everything there. And then they tie it to Italy meddling in our election fraud for the US, and Pakistan was tied together with that, and that they think that there's like a military ploy to put out the power in both these countries. What do you think about that?
I'm still trying to digest it.
So they think that someone did it. They don't think that this is just like a mistaken thing. And
No,
and then
I
there
don't
was
think-
there was no news
Ah.
that confirmed that the Vatican was out of power, but there's a bunch of videos posted showing it with like no power.
That's some shady, sneaky shit, bro. That's like
And who's doing it?
Inferno, Tom Hanks, the Da Vinci Code, some secret bullshit, secret society shit going on. That just doesn't happen, bro. When was the last time something like that happened? Come
For
on,
real.
something's going on. I don't know what's happening. Okay, let me ask you something. Where do you get your news from?
I mean,
Like, where do you go? Like, because I
I
mean,
mean, I don't
know
I don't
anymore.
look at the mainstream. I don't listen to mainstream TV, or I don't even watch like normal television anyways, as it is. I guess mostly offline. I'm just like, I just question everything. I just look around and just
that's the
I
problem,
dig.
bro. We're getting this shit straight from the most unreliable sources, and we're not even getting real news. I feel like sometimes,
Well,
like
I
just
mean,
looking at fucking Instagram, Twitter, you just get
yeah.
like the
I mean,
fucking clip notes.
I
You
mean,
just get like the gist, and you miss a lot of important information. Like
well,
one thing I heard today about this whole vaccine thing is, nah, I'm not getting into it. Let me
no,
stay
but
away
it's
from
okay.
that.
Back to what I was saying though. But I was obviously I saw like on Twitter, I saw some stuff on Instagram about the Vatican. So then I went online and looked up actual articles to get more information, like just to dig deeper. And obviously, like that's the whole thing. Like, who knows who's telling the truth anymore, and
It's hard.
who wants you to know what to know? Like, what do they want you
It
to
seems
just,
like they don't want us to know anything.
or they
I mean,
want us to
everything
know
is
certain
so back
shit
and forth.
to press other situations. But it just seems it's not a coincidence that two places have full power outages in like the same day. Is like
Yeah,
in a
no,
whole
bro.
country,
Isn't
that's
that like?
pretty.
But if that happens, isn't that like a sign of war, an act of war? I mean,
Well, that's the whole
like
thing.
that
Like
just
if
doesn't fucking. We just don't
and I
kill
watched
the power,
and
turn the shit back on
I
for no
watched like a
reason.
cybersecurity documentary like the other night. I can't remember the name of it, but like it was amazing how we can just put these like malware and like things into people's. We can put it into their like
Putting anything, bro.
electrical grid, and it shuts it down. We like that can happen. People can do that, and that's like what we try to defend from too, like happening to the United States. Because, like you said, it'd be a riot if all the power was out and everybody knew that. It'd be a straight
Bro,
panic.
there's so much that's going on that I'm not aware of, and it is frightening. And I feel like, but that's everything in the news. That's what I'm saying. I think that's why I kind of trying to stay away from the news, is because everything is kind of meant to scare you. It feels like it's meant to scare us. It's like
it's super negative.
I feel like I get anxiety from watching the news. Like I don't even with this whole Trump situation now. Like, or not even the Trump situation. Like this is Capitol Hill. Like, bro, that didn't. That kind of seemed orchestrated. Like not in the sense
Well, did you see the video of the guy saying that he got paid to be there? Like you get those type of videos that come out after every protest, after every riot, and you're like, who's paying these people?
What's going on?
Who's paying these people to do this? Like how? That's the other thing is, I know they're like waiting on election, but like, how are they all just ready to go? Right, like boom, right after all that stuff. Like it's crazy. It's just like it seems like you said, it seems orchestrated to me. Both sides.
And it's just because, bro, you can't just storm a government. You can't even go to a post office with a gun and be like, yeah, let me mail my it's problems. You're gonna have problems for all those people to get into the building, fucking fight police officers, like, and how, like, I don't know, bro. It's a lot. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make it doesn't make any sense at all. That it almost, you don't even know how to process it, just because you're like, bro, I don't even know what to do with this. Like, that's how bad it is. And I think that's the biggest thing, bro. And I feel like a lot of this shit now, they're not even trying to hide this shit from us. No. Like a lot of this shit is just kind of out in the open, and it's just like,
well, because
they try to spin it their own way, and it's bad, bro.
Well, it's like kind of like we talked about last time with what's her face. Like it's just that I think they just know that people don't want to dig deep into anything anymore. No, they know that they don't want to look at anything. They're just gonna go like. That's why I hate mainstream news, is because it's like it's just pinning two sides on each other, and it's just whoever's on this side is gonna follow whoever this person says, and then whatever's over on this side is gonna listen to whatever this like says. And it's just it makes it rough. I don't
mean,
know.
Yeah,
Then
enough of this scary talk.
Well, no, the last thing I want to talk about real quick.
Okay.
So I
We can talk
saw.
about it.
Sorry, I just was reading a bunch of stuff last night. I got into a
Yeah.
deep hole. The China weather control. So there's always been that
Yeah.
conspiracy theory that there's been no weather control, and people are like, oh no, we don't believe it, blah, blah, blah. But then we had the operation. I think it was what was it called? I think it was Operation Northwood. I'm probably wrong, but it was in Vietnam when we did weather control to make it rain like for 30 days straight. This is declassified information to help us in the war. And so people have always said, oh, we can't control weather, blah, blah, blah. But then now it comes out like China
You can
has,
manipulate,
yeah, China is they're going to add like rain and snow over, like cover a huge area of their country to give it more water and all this. And they're coming out and they have a plan by like 2025 to have this all done. So
That's
now
scary,
it's like,
bro. There's so much shit going on.
So now it's like,
There's so much shit going on.
Now you have to believe it. Like, and I if we're using it to make like help our crops or whatever the situation is, like they've obviously have a reason why they're trying to use it.
But think about other ways it can be manipulated.
Well, like
how
war.
you could use
like
that
war.
for a different agenda.
Yeah, you could
No,
use it
for sure.
Like war, you could flood like a third world country if you wanted to, or
Make it look like it was just
water. It just
bad
rains.
luck.
If it just rained forever, like if it rained for 2 months straight, 3 months straight, you just ruin it.
I'm starting to feel like I live in a fucking GTA world, bro. Nothing's real. And that's what it feels like. It feels like, yeah, it's real to a certain extent, but like there's a lot of fucking bullshit going on. I bet you the little people in GTA don't realize all the fucking crazy shit that's going on around them. They're just like, why the fuck?
Yeah, they don't have
I
consciousness.
keep getting hit by a car. Like every day I get hit by a car. I'm 30 feet on the sidewalk. Like I'm getting ran over, shot randomly. Like
they're just walking, boom.
Yeah, this is walking. That's what I'm starting to feel like reliving.
Like
we're just the people. We don't even know. Yeah, like the Truman Show. That's all we got. Like it's whatever. But hopefully we can just like Truman Show. Just at the end, walk out the door and right off the edge of flat Earth.
That is crazy. Truman Show, but he's in the water and he goes all the way to the end and just runs into the blue wall.
Bro,
boom.
Is that? I mean, it kind of feels like what we're doing, bro. Not really. It doesn't feel like the Truman Show, but it does feel like it's a lot of weird shit going on. I mean, it is what it is.
And I think we're just more aware of everything, so we like are thinking about it more. I think because like before, it's just like you don't even think about it. Like with the internet, like technology,
for sure.
There's so much stuff out there, bro. And which is it's good and bad. Like it's obviously awesome that we can look up anything at any time. Like, I can look up anything about history.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Well, okay. So let me ask you about with this whole Great Awakening thing. What do you think about that? Like, what do you think it is, and what do you think is real? Do you think that's like something that's actually happening? Because I know when people think of that, you associate like conspiracy and all that other bullshit. And even though that, like, I mean, a lot of this shit, if I would have told you in 2019, 2018 that, sports was stopped, the world was stopped, economy goes crazy, fucking riots here and there, fucking,
and it seems like
crazy. It would be like, bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But, I mean, once you go through it now, it seems like fuck. Like it was a crazy ride, but
I mean, sports is almost stopped.
This is like a
sports is almost stopped.
Of Great Awakening between among people.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, they for sure stopped. What are you talking about? I was at home for 3 months.
I know, and like it's getting close. Like and that's where it gets like sticky. It's like, is it one side pushing like let's just stop all this stuff, let's stop the economy, or is it like it's like I understand we don't want people to get sick. I get that. Like I don't want people to die either. And there's just so much going on. But it's like I don't know. It seems like there's bigger meanings to all the stuff that's going on.
Bro, I don't know, man. And okay, so this whole thing with Trump, right? He got banned from pretty much social media.
All of it. And
his whole free speech is, I'm sure he's gonna find a way to get his fucking voice out there, whatever. But like everybody's like, yeah, about time, this, that, and the other. But like, bro, if you can ban an ex-president, like who's next, bro? Like, you know how fucking low we are on that list? They could do that easy to us. Like, it's people already getting censored. I could post anything I want to on Twitter, Instagram. Well, not Instagram, but you can pretty much post anything you want to. But if you start talking about like certain key topics that
they ban you. You can put porn on Twitter. Censored. You can put porn on Twitter.
For sure. You can put anything. You could put, bro, I've seen
anything.
Well, here's another prime example, right? So when it comes to censoring, let's say 4 months ago, you can look up all this Pizzagate, adrenochrome, fucking,
Yeah.
deep state, Illuminati, whatever. And you start getting other people who are not articles, but it's like, well, it's articles, but it's like people are just talking about the same thing and it's trending like fucking crazy. You can just scroll up and just seconds and seconds, and just more and more people talking. So I felt like how are this many people talking about it and this isn't a trending topic? And then one by one, all those like hashtags start to boop, boop, boop. Can't talk about this. But I can talk about, like, you could pull up like porn and like fucking all types of weird, just X-rated shit.
Yeah.
But when we talk about like vaccines, COVID, this or that, like, it's like,
People get in trouble. Yeah.
You get in trouble for that. And I don't see how people don't see how that's a problem. Because we're talking, it must be a source spot, or it must be some hint of truth to what people were talking about for them to be like, you can't talk about it anymore.
Exactly. And it's and you don't like it, especially like with the Trump thing. It's like he has 88 million followers on Twitter, and it's like, even if you disagree with him as hard as whatever, or you agree with him, whatever it is, like, how can you're just banning someone from a platform? Like, I see way worse stuff. Bro. I see way worse stuff. I don't know. Like,
no, for sure, bro. I've seen
people die,
crazy
people
cartel murder videos on Twitter,
beheadings, like
people getting their beheading, all types of shit. No problem. All they say is, hey, viewer discretion. But we talk about the COVID vaccine. It's crazy. And bro, and I saw another article, right, about how, you ever heard like the Luciferian gene that goes into the COVID vaccine? You can look this up right now. Hold on, let me see if I can look it up. But they were talking about how this gene that kind of they're putting into this COVID shit is going to be able to almost alter your DNA over time. But it comes from, so whatever company that you got your vaccine from owns a certain part of the rights to your DNA, because that's what they shot you with the fucking vaccine. And now it's like,
that's interesting.
Apparently Supreme Court is going to, or something's going to Supreme Court to basically settle out how much of the fucking companies would be able to control or buy or own. It's some fucking crazy shit. I gotta look this shit up right now because it was blowing my mind.
It's crazy how much like these big companies, how much their big news like slips through the media, and it makes you think like, oh, bro, like why aren't these like Supreme Court dates or these Supreme Court topics being talked about or like shown on the news? They're never. It's because there's obviously money involved, but it's like, and those are some of the more important things. Like what's going on with health? What's going on with science? Like we want to know the truth.
So it. It's so, I don't know why I looked this shit up on Google. It's not gonna fucking. It's just gonna take, bro. Oh my god! And there's a whole fucking thing. Here's the thing: novel fluorescent bioluminescent bioreporter influenza virus to evaluate the viral infections. Bro. That's the thing. All that shit is right here for us to fucking look at and Google. It's just they put it in this fucking long fucking shit. Unless you want to go word by word and read out everything, then you're not gonna fucking know. But it's fucking crazy. But all this shit, I don't know. I just.
But then they talk about censorship, and then like Google, they control what you see. They control what goes first.
Well, Google does.
What goes second? What goes second? What goes third?
Honestly, and when I look up shit, I don't go to Google, bro. Go to a fucking third site, whatever. Because I just don't feel comfortable with that shit either. But I don't know, bro. It just feels like we're living in a new world. Like when internet and all this other shit came out, and all the information that comes with the internet started to first happen, it was pretty much no rules. Nobody regulated it. Nobody had any control over one specific area of the internet. And now it's all slowly but surely starting to be controlled by different aspects of like government, fucking politics, whoever. And it's just now it's starting to get a little watered down, but I don't know, man.
It's getting wild. Let's
and did we ever figure out what Parler was?
I don't know. It's like a different.
Why they took it down?
Did they take it down?
It was like a Twitter? Another social media platform. I think it was like
I don't know.
Another social media thing. Well, hopefully take it on Instagram or Twitch.
That's the thing though. It's like, it's wild.
It's a lot.
So I know you've already mentioned to me about 5 times a day, but my Seahawks looked awful. Sorry to change topics there, but
No, they did. I mean, they didn't look awful.
They did. Russell
they?
Wilson couldn't. So
I was playing a game last night and we
I
looked
know.
awful too, but no,
I had both going, but
rough night.
the Rams had their they had a backup quarterback in. Jared Goff had surgery, so he was the backup. Like second play, like second series, the dude goes to the hospital. Jalen Adams hits him in the top of the head, and the dude messes up his spine.
Oh, geez.
So Jared Goff comes in, and it's like, oh, okay, like Seattle should do well. Jared Goff just had surgery 10 days ago. His thumb's broken. And Russell Wilson just couldn't do anything, man. I don't know what it is. They got to fire the OC. I'm sorry. It's got to go.
Wait, but I mean, but the Rams got a good offensive line, though. Or defensive line.
Oh, the Rams defense is one of the best in the league.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But that doesn't matter, though. It's like so many opportunities to win. It pissed me off.
Jalen Ramsey.
Fuck off.
Ooh, how about that?
He's talking shit. He talked shit big time.
How much did DK end up with?
He did all right.
He kind of
They have good respect for each other, which is good.
That's not what I asked. I said, how much did he end up with?
I don't know what DK ended up with. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. No, Russell threw for like 150 yards or something. It's awful.
It was what? Under the 50 yards, right?
100.
Yeah, put him in a car seat.
I'm saying Russell only threw for 150 yards, and I know he only.
Oh, so
DK for a couple.
They put DK and the rest of the receivers on those car seats. They put strapped up. It was a bad night. I didn't think they were gonna lose. Shout out Tampa, they got the win. It was
they did
a little closer than I wanted to be. Shout out to what's his name, Heineke, the quarterback for Washington.
He looked good.
Balled out. There's no bigger way to ball out.
Our guy Mike Evans looked nice again. He had like 140 yards or something. He's killing.
Greatest receiver in
Tampa history. Well, he has the what was it? I think he has 7 seasons of 1,000 yards. He's like the first person to ever do that. But they're stacked, bro. Antonio Brown, Godwin, Fournette.
Yeah.
Cameron Brate, Gronkowski.
And the defense is solid too. Shout out our boy Sue.
Yeah, Sue.
Sue and Domkins Sue. Then they also got
Bush.
White. And they got
White. Is it White? Yeah.
Is it White? Yeah. I forgot.
If they give Tom Brady time, though, they can go to Super Bowl. But how about
you think they can do it this year?
If they give him time,
I don't know, bro. No.
43.
It's over.
It's crazy.
Chiefs,
43 years old.
Chiefs.
Let's
But he doesn't. Does he look 43 to you?
No, hell no. He's doing something done.
He looks younger than you.
I've been through some.
And you look older than Ben Roethlisberger right now. yeah, you're Big Ben. Anyway, are you about to ask a question?
I was gonna say, how about we do some fan questions here real quick?
You got some?
Today's episode is also brought to you by MANSCAPED, who is the best man's below-the-waist grooming. Big news, MANSCAPED just released their new cologne scent to help you feel good and smell good all over it at all times. Who knew that smelling this good could feel this good too?
No, for sure.
MANSCAPED is trusted by over 2 million men worldwide. Join the movement for all of you below-the-waist grooming needs. MANSCAPED, man, it's something else. I mean, I got the cologne right here. Boom. Redefined.
I bet you probably use it for more than just your balls.
No, this is
you
for all over your body.
On your neck. Yeah. It's all over your body, yeah.
Yeah, this is all over your body type of fun.
You and then step through it.
And
spray step through.
Hey, also they got the weed whacker for those nose hairs, and I got some nose hairs, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I actually had an instance today. I'm not sure what happened, but one single nose hair fell out, and I saw it on my hand, and I said, "These are getting too long." So
yeah, you
one little we'll just. Get there, and it doesn't hurt either.
No,
nice little buzz.
That's the thing. Everybody that keeps telling me they got MANSCAPED, and shout out to all of them because they're supporting the show. And if you want to help us support the show, order them. Use our promo code TRP31 because that shows that we're selling them. But everyone that uses them loves them, man. No,
for sure. I gave them to my teammates this past week, and 3 of the guys like, yeah, bro, this is the best because apparently guys are using fucking edge up line clippers to get,
and those will cut your
shit. And I'm like,
that's
dangerous. Yeah, I was like, that's not. It cuts your face. Like you don't want. And then everybody's happy they switched to this, bro. No cuts, no nothing. People got in the shower. People be
waterproof.
People are thrilled. People are thrilled about the light.
The light, like I
was, is a big seller.
I put it on the story. Yeah. The person needs a Nobel Prize.
That's part.
A Nobel Prize for science. That thing is unbelievable. Shout out to MANSCAPED. Make sure you use the code TRP31 to get 20% off and free shipping. Bam. Back to the show now. What do you got, buddy?
Questions.
I know you got overloaded by them. Shout out to all the fans that submitted.
Shout out to the fans. We got one from Tankster. Did you get COVID from Kleber?
Wait, did Kleber? Hold on. Did Kleber test positive?
Did he?
I don't know.
Look it up. No,
What's his name?
Joke. He's being funny. Maxi
it-
Kleber. Let's put Kleber. How many Klebers do you know?
Ooh, Maxi Kleber tested positive for COVID-19. Sources say.
How long ago?
You thought this was a joke? This is 19
How
hours
long
ago.
ago?
It says, or 7 hours ago. It says.
Oh, spit.
He enters quarantine. Dallas shuts down practice facility. Uh-oh.
That's not good, bro. If that keeps happening, bro, it's not gonna be good for our season.
Well, don't they trace it back to you now, or what? Don't they try to do shit like that? He was guarding you.
Probably, bro. Because if they trace it back to, I guarded the motherfucker last night,
and they face guard you. They get real close. They're not.
Let's not. Okay, and it was
they sit close.
What's the one dude who was on me a lot. Kleber wasn't on me. You sound like he was on you with that cough. So if you could just take
I got the Kleber
2 inches back from the mic, because I don't want it to somehow travel through your mic, and
maybe it's from when I put my razor close to it.
Fuck, man. God damn it, Kleber.
Damn it, this question turned the wrong way. I thought this was just a joke.
So let's okay, knock on wood. We'll go back to that one.
What's another one?
Man, let me scroll through.
I got one from our guy Dan Dibb. He put in
Dan Dibb.
It's a little heavy, but he says his life is simulation. I mean, I know we've been talking about a lot of crazy shit.
Jesus. Sorry. Say that again. My internet is sus.
Yeah, it just cut out real quick. Dan Dibb said our life is simulation. I mean, we kind of already talked about this today, but
I don't know. I can't tell you that it is, bro. But I also can't tell you that it's not. So
yeah, I feel like we have too much control of stuff we do. I don't know.
Honestly, I'm feeling like we don't have enough control of what we do. I feel like
You think it's subconscious? Do you think too much shit is just you just subconsciously do? I mean, I guess you kind of do.
We're just too conditioned to think. Yeah, as people, we're kind of too conditioned to think a certain way that's similar to pretty much everyone else. Not that's a bad thing, but at the same time, it's like we don't even realize how conditioned we are.
Yeah.
Okay, brainwashed to all kind of.
All right, so you're saying yes, you think it is a simulation? I'm gonna go with
no. I don't know.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna go with no.
It depends what your definition of simulation is. So, I don't know.
What else you got?
Okay, so your favorite. Okay, this comes from Guyhold, whatever. Favorite episode of the pod so far?
Mine? Ooh,
yeah,
that's a good question. Oh man, Stevie Weedy was too funny, man.
Yeah,
I think I had too much. I had too much fun with her. I mean,
honestly, keep going.
No. Go ahead.
You said Stevie.
I say Stevie. I had fun.
Well, that was funny because it was in a studio. The studio is a different type of. Yeah, so you get a different feel from. We're all together. It's a better vibe.
You can really bounce stuff off and talk shit.
Yeah, like doing the podcast through Zoom is like sex with a condom. It's not. It's cool. It's straight, and
it's a lot of friction.
Yeah, but I don't that latex smell, which is essentially the screen.
Yeah.
So anyway, if I had to say, I don't know, bro. I really enjoyed What's Her Face. That was It was when I went to do my first conspiracy pod or whatever. Like she was one of the people that came to mind. So to finally get her on was pretty dope. I would say that would probably be one of my favorite, Zoom calls. And I think, but still, Stevie Weeby, bro. Shout out to Stevie. We gotta get back on Warzone with that guy. Yeah, he's just a different character. We have to get him back on, actually.
Yeah, we'll definitely have them back on. Maybe we can get Dylan back on too. They were awesome. I mean, obviously, a lot of those guys, a lot of our episodes have been dope. I mean,
no, for sure.
Obviously, What's Her Face. I mean, having Fred on, I thought that was awesome. Anthony. I mean, even all the guys, Mike. I mean, but yeah, Stevie, just how funny that one was for sure.
Yeah, it's off the wall. That was definitely our wildest one.
This comes from No Chill Phil 4. He says thoughts on WandaVision. Have you seen all that?
Did it come out yet?
No, but did it? I don't think it did. I don't
think it came out. I think it comes out like this week.
I think he was just asking what's your thoughts on it, because I know you're into that more than I am. I don't really. What is it? It's like a show on.
Yeah, it's like Mandalorian.
It's an upcoming American television miniseries.
It's a it's like a miniseries.
MCU. It's
It's like a
MCU.
Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. So I don't know, bro. So you know how once Endgame finished,
Mhm.
pretty much everything after that kind of was like, okay, this major story is done. Now it's kind of like, okay, it's a little break in the action. There's not too much. We didn't have too many projects. They had a Spider-Man come out, which is cool. We were supposed to have Black Widow come out like last year, and that got postponed. And then on top of all that, like they were just like, we just already needed a break just to kind of reset and start the new series, or not this new, I don't know, era of MCU. So it's been a little gap in it, and it's kind of we've had nothing to kind of keep our attention when it comes to like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And for me, I kind of been like drifting out of it because it's been so stagnant.
Yeah.
So now I'm kind of been into, I guess, Star Wars. Not a little bit.
I'm
I'm
into Star
into Star
Wars.
Wars now,
I'm into Star
really
Wars for
because
sure.
of Vooch and Evan.
Yeah.
Those two are diehards, and we're also trying to work on getting both those guys on the show to talk Star Wars. But
for sure.
yeah, but I don't know, man. It's cool. I'm excited about the show. I'm not excited about how they release it. You know how it's always like one episode per week, and hopefully the episode's over 35 minutes. But bro, it's just I've already been waiting 10 years for the conclusion of Endgame. Don't make me have to wait a week to keep up with these stories. I know it might be good, but I'm still waiting for the Captain America, Falcon, and the other dude get Winter Soldier. That's how long it's been. So
Yeah.
there's my answer.
Yeah.
Simple
True.
as said.
Yeah, and I don't. I'm not really. You are
Yeah,
bigger.
you're not into. Yeah,
I
was
mean,
into.
I am into like Avengers and all the MCU stuff, but
You're not.
not like that into. I'm more excited for the Star Wars stuff, so that's my answer to it. So the Obi-Wan.
Actually, more excited for The Boys season 3.
When's that supposed to come out?
I don't know. They're supposed to start filming soon, but
That shit's hilarious, man. What else? Come
Yeah.
on, I know you got thousands of questions.
no, I do. I got a bunch of them.
Man, people also ask questions. Not so much basketball related. There's so many basketball questions we get.
I'm a basketball player. Let's not be picky.
I know, but I mean,
I
like,
saw a cool one about anime. I've been into anime lately.
I'm not.
And I think you should look into it, bro. I'm actually locked in.
You locked in?
That's what I was doing before. You're like, oh, I sent the email. Are you ready? Are you ready? I was watching anime. I'm on season 3 of anime, and I've already finished an entire series of a previous anime. So I'm like,
You're a psycho.
I'm going through it.
You watching it on the plane? You watch it everywhere, huh?
I watch it everywhere, bro. It's some nights I'm not going to sleep till like 4. Well, not because I'm watching that, just because I can't sleep, but definitely doesn't help me. Let's see. Biggest fashion inspiration next. Favorite dunk? Nah. I don't know. This is a little harder than I thought. I didn't read through all of these. How do you liking Death Note so far? Let's get to that one. Shout out to Dark Designs V1. How you liking Death Note so far? I finished it. It was really cool. It was dope. Do you ever heard of the Netflix series with William Dafoe? Sorry,
No.
movie. Okay, so Death Note, it's pretty much this kid. It's a where do I start? Okay, there's this Death Note, right? That belongs to a Shinigami, which are basically like, death gods in Japanese culture. And so, he drops his Death Note, which is a book that you write somebody's name down and you can specify, how specific it is, the way they die or whatever. He drops that in the world, a human world, and this kid picks it up and he starts writing names down, and it gets fucking crazy.
Is it on Netflix?
No. So they made it into a Netflix movie, which was trying to. It's like
William
imagine.
Dafoe?
Yeah, he plays the Shinigami called Ryuk, but just imagine Star Wars, right, coming on a Netflix movie before any of it ever came out. But there's an anime series which is, let's say, 110 episodes long, right? And it gives you every single detail of the entire universe. And they try to take all of that and make it into an hour and a half.
Wow.
They didn't cover anything. They only covered the Shinigami, the book, and that was it. Nothing was the same. So
it's hard to do that.
It was a dope book, it was a dope movie or series. It's even so dope that I start listening to the soundtrack in the car when I drive to work. It's that good. The music is actually pretty good. I'm a big soundtrack guy. Yeah, so I definitely added that one to my playlist. But
I was gonna ask you something. No, I don't have any more that are worth saying. Sorry. Come on, fans. You guys Give us some funny things to talk about. I was gonna ask you. I can't think of the movie. What's the gaming movie? The book you read? Why can't I think of it?
Ready Player One.
Yeah, is there Ready Player 2?
Nah,
I saw the book. No, I saw someone post the book, bro. I swear I did.
Ready Player 2. So it might be. I know he was working on a sequel to it. I don't know if he ever finished it or even, But I know that he finished another book called Armada.
I saw it. This is who I saw post. I think it was Scott Porter that we had on. He's like a huge video game guy, He posted it to his Instagram. Ready Player 2. It came out in 2020.
Wait, did it come out?
Yes, he started writing.
Oh, it's out, bro.
Yes, you have to get it for sure.
Well, yeah.
Crazy. Order it right now.
Wait, no, I'm tripping. Oh, it just released.
I just saw someone get it for Christmas.
No, it released at the end of 2020.
Yeah, I saw someone get it for Christmas.
Bro. November.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, people, take my word for this. Read this book.
And then
Ready Player One. It's amazing. I can't wait.
I gotta finish it. I never
read the
finished
second
it.
one.
I have it.
The book is pretty good.
I have it right there.
It's expansive. I love it. Steven Spielberg directed the movie. That's how much he loved it. So you can imagine how good it is. Can't wait to get into that. But
how about we wrap this up, man?
Yeah, shout out to all the fans who dropped questions.
Yep.
We'll be back. We're gonna try to work on some new guests.
Ask some better questions, but the fans will get better. We'll get better.
Just don't ask. Look, Toronto, I love you guys. You guys gave me my start. I'll never, ever, ever, ever forget it. But I don't know if I'm coming back to Toronto, and I don't know about, I don't know. I'm not going back to Toronto.
Was there too many food ones? What's your favorite place to eat in Toronto? What's your
What was your favorite, Raptor teammate? What was your favorite Raptor jersey? What was your favorite place to go in Toronto?
Well, you don't want to single out teammates either. I mean,
I don't. My favorite three. Well, I mean, I had the core group of guys. Since we're on this question, fuck it, I'll just answer it.
Yeah. Kyle, DeMar.
I'll answer all of it, okay? I'm not going back to Toronto. At least not that I know of. And then DeMar, Kyle, James Johnson, Norman,
Pat,
DeLon, Pat, Jonas.
Literally the whole team. Okay, so you're cool.
Yeah, that was the core. Those are my guys. I love them forever.
Yeah.
Those are like my memories of Toronto. Those guys right there. And Landry Fields, Landry Fields. But yeah.
Favorite restaurant. Guys, tell them your favorite restaurant.
You know me, bro. I'm a frat boy. Toronto was too rich for my taste in some areas.
Tendies and Wahlburgers.
Yeah, bro. I used to wake up, go to Timmy Hortons, get 20 chocolate Timbits and call it breakfast, bro. I loved Pizza because they had the greatest unflavored wings with the best fries. Pizza was actually shit. Pizza Nova was pretty good. Their pizza was amazing. They had great.
What was that breakfast spot you took me to? What was the breakfast spot over there by Doc Ellis? I thought it was. Maybe I'm wrong.
Like in the hip. It was almost like the hipsters on.
Yes. What was that breakfast place? The pancakes? Was that what it was?
It was like something burger. It was like a chicken and waffle spot.
Yeah, it had like all
the
black.
The dirty bird.
That was fire.
Super good. Yeah, man.
Well, let's wrap this one up, man. Let's
one last thing. Favorite Raptor jerseys were probably the dinosaur. I like the actual Husky jerseys. It was pretty dope. The Green Army. And maybe the OVOs. But yeah, that wraps up for Toronto. You guys know everything about Toronto. I don't know anything else. Favorite club, F Spot, EFS. What weekend always talk about? Monday.
I don't know.
Monday. God damn it. It's okay. It happens on Mondays. It's super dope. Anyway, that's all I know.
Check us out on TROSS.podcast on IG, podcast.TROSS. Let's wrap it up. It's good talking to you, brother. We will have some guests coming on and keep this rolling, man.
Yes, sir. Keep you updated.
Good morning, good evening, good night. Welcome to the show. What a wonderful delight. Patsy and T-Ross better chop up on the mic. Just sit back, have a laugh, catch a vibe, and enjoy the ride. Yeah.